There's a lot of things right now that is coming up for people, and they are in a state of introspection, and it's navigating through the intensities of situations that have had a stronghold on them in the past. And during this day of time, the reason why it's coming back up again, because there's an energetic cord that is still attached to that situation that you haven't fully put enough attention to, so you can go through your healing process. When you come to that awareness and you realize that this is what's holding me back from experiencing growth in this arena, this thing may come back and it might be so intense to the point where you don't know how to navigate that. And the way that you can pivot and the way that you can go about the situation is first taking your time. We live in a fast-paced society where we feel like we got to move at the pace of how society moves, and that's not how that works. Each and every individual, it doesn't work like that. You need to be moving at the pace that is okay for you, that you feel is doable for you, not what you feel is doable for society, because we're always moving at the pace of society, and a lot of that is changing. We can't continue to move like how other people say we need to move. For an example, when it comes down to what you call this control system with the government, people feel like they got to adapt to these different rules and regulations and stuff like that. It's because for so long, these people have been acting like they've been in control, but the whole time they've been showing you the lack of control that you have within yourself. Because if you knew better and the things that you need to do for yourself, you wouldn't allow something outside of you to control you. You would rather bring that energy back to you and witness the control that you can express and you can exert within your life on a day-to-day basis. And that's how you get your life back into control. You take it one step at a time. You recognize whatever issues that is coming up, and you also gain awareness from these things, and you implement things that will help moving forward. You don't step back into the same thing that got you there in the first place. You rather understand it and see the reason why this thing triggered you in the first place, why this thing is holding you back, why this thing has been going on for so long, and how you can make a change in it. And the more and more you step into this state of awareness within your being, the better these situations and these outcomes can be moving forward. Now, the question that you need to ask yourself is, what is it that I need to be doing right now, and how can I implement things that can help me to move forward rather than me taking steps back? Now, when you're in a state of awareness and these things are coming back up, you're taking a step back from a mental standpoint, but physically you're not. You're revisiting something that hasn't been resolved yet. So once you implement and put together a plan, whether it be you yourself doing it or you seeking guidance and wisdom from somebody else that has been there, done that, and it can give you the knowledge and wisdom that can help you proceed forward. You then know what you can do energetically, and you can utilize your energy to bring that awareness to yourself for you to experience the self-healing that you need. Because the true coach is going to show you how you can coach yourself, not how you can be coached and you can be controlled. That's what we are moving away from. In this age of Aquarius, we are becoming the way makers. We're not becoming the followers. We're not becoming a person that don't know how to do for self. We are returning back to us being able to do for self and be able to be of service to ourselves and to our community and to all the things that is good for us. We're not moving in a state of survival. We're not moving in a state of lack. We're not moving in a state of not being unified. We're moving in a state of changing everything and every aspect of our life that needs to be changed. The awareness is key. You taking your time is key. You stepping into an energy that you haven't stepped into before is key. But you have to take your time and allow you to grow throughout your process, because this is a journey. This is a journey. Recognize that it's a journey. This whole time it has been a journey. And once you become aware of that, you realize that you set the tone and you set the pace for how your journey is supposed to go. Not from anybody outside of you, because nobody never had that much control over you. You thought because it was the illusion of control. And once you gain awareness of the fact that you yourself had control this whole time, you start to move different. You start to set better boundaries. You start to be a better version of yourself. You start to take inventory of the things that has been holding you back. You start doing all of the things that you didn't do before, because you now are more aware of who you are and how to utilize your energy and where you can move it into places where it can be utilize a whole lot better. You're moving through a state of being in hermit mode. And hermit mode is Virgo energy. Virgo energy looks for these solutions to problems that they see on a day-to-day basis, and they become a lot more organized and clear with it. And with the hermit card, you're navigating through the darkness. That's why the hermit holds the lantern. You're shining a light on the things that's holding you back. And once you realize that, you then will start to take steps so you can make the improvements in your life. I know I said a handful, and I know that this will reach you in a time where it needs to be. But the time is now. It's not later on. It's not the past, because the past is already done, and later on hasn't happened yet, but now is present. And this is how you can move forward. Bring this awareness now so you can make the necessary changes in your life so you can start having a lot more favorable outcomes in your life. Is this journey going to be easy? It may not be. It's not, and that's okay, because the hardships is what show you where your power truly lies. It always lies within you, and you're being shown that in your day-to-day reaction with different people. They're all showing you where you lack control and where you can implement control in your life to make a change.